Hi, this is Ulf. So, this is my tip of the day because I'm very keen on safety. Whether you're doing coaching or therapy or working with traumatized people or emotional first aid, safety comes first. It's the absolute number one. You want to create a safe space for somebody to be able to heal in somehow. Now, the first step of a safe space is a clean approach. And a clean approach is simple. You assume nothing. You come in what John Grinder, who is one of the founders of neurolinguistic programming, calls the know nothing state. You're not assuming any stereotype about a person that you're about to help. So if they've been sexually abused, don't assume that they want or don't want to be touched as an intervention. You ask them. You don't assume anything. Second step on the way of being completely clean is to not trigger. Don't add, don't evaluate. I don't know how many times during mentoring sessions I keep telling people who are learning some kind of modality like havening or tapping or hypnosis or NLP, when the client says something, like, oh, I just went from a 9 to a 5, or, ooh, I just ran into this memory of this terrible thing. You don't go, ooh, oh, that's bad. I'm so sorry. Well done. Because all of those things that you're saying are going to break the safe space that they just created with your help. And they're, again, looking out the window, being evaluated or evaluating what you are telling them, verbally or non-verbally. So another way to stay clean is to use the words of the person. If somebody says, I had a really shitty day, you don't answer, oh, so it was a bad day, was it? No, it was shitty. So shitty means something to them, which only they know what it is. So a clean approach is saying, okay, shitty day, neutrally, no evaluation. And if you want, you could move into clean language questioning, which would be, what kind of a shitty would that day be? Or what kind of a shitty is that shitty? Next step of a clean approach, very simple. Ask for no details. If they're not offering the details, don't ask. If they offer them, that's fine. That's up to them. So somebody says, I had a really shitty day and I was hurt really bad. Oh, how are you hurt? What was that all about? You don't go there because you don't have to. You don't have to go there to be able to help them resolve whatever they need to resolve, right? Okay, next step. Focus on the future, what they want. Now, most talking therapies are looking at, it's a problem-oriented focus. So you're going back to the event, you're trying to see where it was, what happened, how did it hurt, how can it be resolved? And yeah, you need to do that. A clean approach with somebody who is very traumatized or potentially traumatized, and neither they nor you know it, and they could be triggered by something that you have no idea about. If you focus on the future, you're focusing on where they want to be once the session is over. And that's where you want to end the session, and that's where you want to be. So it's activating those neural networks, that schema in their brain and consciousness that is looking at where they'd like to be once this is resolved, whatever that is to needs to be resolved. Right. So clean approach. I love it. I use it all the time. I find it's the only safe way. If you like these tips, just like the channel, subscribe to it, and I'll be giving you one more tip every day as far as I can. Take care.